what I'll typically do is gather up my saddle. We've got a Western saddle here with a girth. I'll flip the girth over the seat of the saddle. You can even put the stirrup over the horn, and that just gets all that out of your way so you can lift it up and set it on him. What we're going to do is I'm going to set it right on him, okay? And then if I need to slide back, I'll just kind of slide it back a little bit, and then I'll gently let my stirrup and my girth down. Again, if it's a horse you don't know, you want to be careful because there's pressure dropping on that side and your horse might swing into you, right? So you're going to kind of stay at that shoulder, take a deep breath, tell him easy. Again, he's not going to be worried about this, but a lot of horses could be, right? Okay, so then what I'm going to do is, if you'll walk with me on this side, I'll put a hand on, I'll come around, and I want to make sure that there's nothing twisted. I'm going to step you over, Mr. Bonner. Make sure there's nothing twisted. Sometimes it might be twisted around or something like that. I'm also going to just kind of see more or less, is this ring on the girth, is it centered underneath my horse's belly, right? You see how it's kind of off to the side here? But probably by the time we tighten it, it'll probably be, I might let it out one. Let's see. So you're not going to have it perfectly centered because when you pull and tug on it on the other side, right, it's going to come some more. But I might let it out one here. Okay. That's probably closer to where we want to be here. Something that could happen if you don't come over to the other side, that stirrup could be under there, right? Or it could be like twisted. So we just want to make sure that this is sitting nice and flat. It's not over the stirrup. So you can see on this side, I've got this billet strap kind of wrapped under. So this check is really important just to make sure that nothing funky or funny is going on in this. So looks good. We're going to come back over to this side. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab the saddle and the girth, and we're going to grab the girth that's hanging on the saddle. We're going to undo our billet strap here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this through this D-ring. This is called a D-ring here, okay? It's a D-ring up here too. And I'm basically just running from one D-ring to the next until I take all that slack out of there. Okay, so now I want to see if I can get into one of these holes, and I'm going to snug it up kind of just enough. I don't want to cut them in half, right? But I also don't want to lose my saddle or it rolls underneath it. So I'm going to pull up, snug. Up, I can do another wrap there, so I'm going to do another one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to buckle it in one of these holes, okay? Now this is like one of the critical steps to saddling with a girth like this, is when I do buckle here, okay? See how it's just hanging there? I want to take this last wrap and I'm going to pull it towards me. And when I pull it towards me, it's going to clamp this down on here to keep it in place. So I'll pull it towards me, and you see how it bites down there? And then that means it's nice and secure. I should be able to easily slide a hand in there. If I can't slide my hand through there, it's way too tight, right? But I shouldn't be able to put a fist in there, right?